So the first card I have, the first card you have for your past is the Seven of Cups. So yes, there's a lot of confusion in this card, a lot of kind of, you don't know where you are, that kind of thing, a bit lost, that kind of feeling is in this card, decisions, you don't know what to do. I'm seeing you feeling really, really confused at this time. That's how you're feeling. I'm actually seeing someone could have been a little bit deceptive at this time, trying to kind of not let you know what the actual situation was, keeping you on your toes. It's a bit cruel to do that to someone, I think. I'm not sure if they're meant to be deceptive. They might have been. It's a little bit kind of... yes, I'm not sure either. I'm confused either looking at this card. But yes, there was some kind of thing going on. Whatever was going on, this is how you felt. This is how this person made you feel. They made you feel as if there was some deception going on, or you were lost, or you were bewildered. You just didn't know where you were with this person. I'm seeing someone who was blowing a bit hot and cold. One minute you felt amazing with this person, and the next minute, you know, you're kind of second guessing things. You're kind of thinking, well, where am I with them? What happened? Everything was fine, and then suddenly it wasn't. What's going on here? They might have been hot and cold with you. I'm seeing that again. They might have even disappeared on you, not with you, on you, sometimes. Not long enough for you to give up. That's the kind of thing that really makes me angry myself at this. When people string you along, they kind of disappear for a little while, not enough for you to say, right, I'm giving up. Just enough to kind of make you feel a little uneasy, a little bit unsure of yourself. You start to lose your own confidence, you doubt yourself, then they come back. And then you say, well, what was I upset about? It's really, maybe it's me, it's not them. No, they should not be making you feel like that, especially if this is someone who's supposed to love you. They should not be making you feel like that. That's what I'm seeing. Now, I'm not seeing a third party or anything like that. I'm definitely seeing temptations. They might have been tempted by something. You're a lot more settled than they were at this time. You were a much more settled person in yourself. They were kind of very unsettled. Yes, and again, there's no excuse for treating people like that. If someone disappears for a while, just enough for you to be worried, and then they come back again, I'm seeing that's calculated. You know, really, there's nothing else about that. If it happens again and again and again, someone knows what they're doing. It's not a coincidence that someone times that time of being away from you and they come back again. It can't be a coincidence. Otherwise, it'd be random. They'd be away for a longer time and then a shorter time, and then it'd be all mixed up, that kind of thing. But if it's timed, if it's kind of just enough to make you feel upset and then they come back, then yes, this person might have been playing with you. I'm sorry about that. The next card you have for your past is the Queen of Wands. So yes, I'm seeing, you know, there's a beautiful black cat. There's a beautiful black cat in front of this queen. There are also lions around this card. So yes, you were strong. But yes, I keep on coming back to this cat. My eye keeps on coming back to this cat in this card. Cats are wanderers. Cats are wanderers. They can be affectionate. They can sleep on you. They can purr on you. They can be very affectionate. But they also wander off. No one truly owns a cat. They go for miles and miles. They walk off for miles. They're in charge of themselves. They do whatever they want. I'm seeing this person in the Seven of Cups making you feel as if they were never truly yours. Affectionate and caring when it suited them, but only when it suited them. So of course you're feeling bewildered. Of course you're feeling upset. You didn't know where you were with them. You didn't know where you stood with them. Wands can be about moving forwards with things, or, you know, moving away or moving forwards, but moving in some way. So you might have been thinking, am I going to move forward with this person? Am I going to keep on being with this person? Or am I going to move away? So you had that decision to make at this time. You were thinking about this at this time. That's what I'm seeing. And again, no one should be making you feel like this, especially if there's someone who's supposed to love you. They shouldn't be making you feel like this. The last card you have your past is the Knight of Pentacles. So yes, you might have been thinking about moving on from this person or seriously considering it, but you are hesitant. Look at this knight, he's not moving anywhere. So he's thinking about what he wants to do, but he's not actually taking any action on this. So, you're very slow. You were very slow at this time. You're very slow in making up your mind. There were times, I'm seeing you kind of thinking, well, there were times when we had a really good time together. I felt amazing. I felt loved some of this time. I felt golden, like this beautiful golden coin, radiant, radiating up the whole sky, making it golden, making it yellow, beautiful. So this person made me feel beautiful. This person made me feel wonderful at some of the time, but at other times it was the opposite. I felt neglected. I didn't feel loved at all. I felt left out, all of that kind of thing. And what you're doing at this time is you are balancing up the good and the bad. You're kind of trying to make up a decision, trying to make a decision on what to do, balancing everything up. But love isn't a scoreboard. Love is not a scoreboard. It's not about tallying up this side and that side, who wins the race. No, it's not about that. It's about how someone treats you. It's about how you treat them. It's about give and take. It's about how this person makes you feel. Does this person make you feel better about yourself? Do they make you feel more confident in yourself? Do they make you feel like they have your back? They're there for you all the time. I think you know what the answer is. I think you do. The first card you have for your present is the Four of Pentacles. So, yes, you have a lot of pentacles. You have a lot of coins in your past and in your present. So obviously there's a lot going on about money, business, your work, your mind is on that as well as this horrible person. I shouldn't say that, but that's how I feel about them. If someone treats you badly, I don't like them. I've got your back. So yes, you're thinking about money. You're thinking about all of that at this time as well. You had a lot of that kind of responsibility on your head as well. I'm seeing that you probably have your normal work or something like that. And then you might have a side business. You might have, I'm seeing that you might even have a product that you might want to launch, or you might be inventing something, creating a new thing to put out into the world. I am seeing there's a struggle around this, whatever this business thing is, this project. I'm seeing that you're on a level at this time. You'd really like to move this to another level. Of course you would. So it could be that at this time you're running around trying to do everything for yourself. There are some things you could do for yourself to free up some of your time. And this is going to enable you, or this would enable you if you do this, to push this thing further, to go to this other level that you want to get to. So yes, this Four of Pentacles, this man is hanging on to his coins. He's not letting go of his money. This is about, you might have to spend money to make money. I know that's a cringy kind of business term, and I hate these kind of business terms, these cringy business terms. But yes, maybe it could be that, you could buy some equipment that's a bit up to date, technology, for example, that runs faster. And this might save you time, free up some of your time so that you can get more done. It might be that, you can employ someone or employ someone even, temporarily to help you with some jobs that you just don't have time to do. And you can get through that faster. I don't know what I'm saying. Faster. I must be hungry. But yes, or maybe just employing someone as a consultant who has some kind of level of expertise you might use in a certain area or something like that. So yes, he's holding on to his coins, this man. He has his back to the city. Now, the city is where everyone is. The city is where all the people are, all the customers are there, all the clients are there. But this man has his back to them. You don't want your back to all of these potential customers. Spend some money to make some money. I know that's corny, I'm sorry about that. So that you can face your customers and you'll have them in front of you. You won't have your back to them. Your business or whatever it is, this project is going to do so much better if you do spend that little bit of money. And psychologically, it says to you that you're willing to invest in this project or whatever this is. This will give you a psychological boost as well, and it will give you a confidence boost, which is what you need. It's what you need. This person wasn't giving you any of your confidence. Do this for yourself. Do this for yourself. Give yourself this confidence. Give yourself this leg up, this hand up into this other level that you want to be in. The next card you have for your present is the Ace of Swords. Right. I'm seeing talks. I'm seeing some serious talks in this card. This is probably going to be between you and this love connection. Actually, I'm seeing that this is what you want. This is what you want with them. This person in the Seven of Cups. You want to talk with them. You're trying to talk with them. You're going to try, or you're trying to cut through everything, cut to the heart of things. You want to know what's going on. You want to know where they're being, what they think about you, what they think about the situation. Are they taking this seriously? Are they not? If you look at this sword, there's an olive branch on one side. An olive branch represents peacemaking or peacekeeping. There's a saying of, offering an olive branch. I'd like to come and offer an olive branch to you. That means I want to come and either make an apology or I come in peace. I'm offering some peace to you. I want to come and talk to you, and I want to make peace with you. So you don't want a great big confrontation or anything like that. You want to have a peaceful talk with them, but you want to come to a solution as well, because on the other side of this sword, you can see this other plant hanging down. That is a palm leaf. Now, a palm leaf is the leaf of victory. You want to have a result from this talk, but you want to come in peace. So you're looking for a peaceful solution, but you want a solution. You're not looking for a fight. This person might see this as a fight, though. They might see this as something a bit confronting. I'm seeing that they might still be elusive to you. They might not be committing to having this talk or this meeting with you. To me, that says it all. That says it all. I mean, if you want to talk to someone and have an upfront conversation with them and they run away, or they say no, or they say, oh, maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day, I don't know, oh, whatever, they make excuses. I'm sorry. That says it all. That says it all. Yes, I won't say any more about that. The last card you have for your present is the Ten of Pentacles. Look at this. You're strong. You're smart. You can build things up for yourself. You can do things for yourself, by yourself. You're inventive, you're smart, you have everything going for you. That's what I'm seeing in the Four of Pentacles. You just need to invest in yourself. You just need to care about yourself instead of this other horrible, this other person. So yes, if you look at this card, there's a couple in the middle of this card. They're walking past each other. They're not communicating properly. They might be saying hello, goodbye. They're not having an in-depth conversation. This person isn't going to want to have a conversation with you. They're going to try to walk off. So, excuse me. So yes, this person is not good at communicating. They're trying to avoid you. If this resonates, concentrate on yourself. Concentrate on yourself. Look at all the pentacles everywhere. Look at the coins everywhere. You're about to have a big breakthrough if you invest in yourself on whatever this business thing is, this thing that you're doing. If you put your efforts into that and away from this person, that's what I'm seeing. The first card you have, your future, is the Five of Swords. So yes, this card can be about entitlement. It can be about being greedy. It can be about bullying even. I'm seeing this is about you. This is about you. You're having to stand up for yourself. You're having to stand up by yourself. You're looking out for yourself. This is coming from a feeling of greed. You don't have any greed in you. You don't have any selfishness in you. This is about self-preservation. You tried. You tried to have a conversation with this person. You tried to be reasonable with them. You've tried to talk. You've tried everything. You've tried to be understanding. But now enough is enough. You're determined not to be walked over anymore. You won't be taken for granted anymore. You won't let anyone steal your swords anymore. You are keeping them for yourself, by yourself. That's what I'm seeing. You're going to distance yourself from this person, and I'm seeing you're probably eventually going to totally separate yourself from this person, which I'm really happy about. When you finally do this, I'm seeing that you're going to, yes, it's going to take you some time to get over this whole thing. I am seeing that definitely. That's just natural. But when you've distanced yourself, when you've separated yourself totally from this person, you're by yourself again, things are going to pop into your head. You're going to be thinking, yes, I remember they said that horrible thing. They did that horrible thing. But I brushed it under the carpet. I kind of pretended it wasn't happening. I wanted to see the best in them. Of course, we all want to do that when you care for someone. I remember when they did this. Yes, I'm starting to see it all now. So it's all going to become clear to you. A lot of things that you brushed under the carpet, a lot of things that you didn't want to see are going to become clear for you. And they're going to reinforce that you've made the right decision. That's what I'm seeing. Reality isn't always kind. It really isn't. And it's not going to be pleasant seeing all these things come up in front of your face. But, it's a necessity. It's necessary for you to see these things so that you can realize who they really were and you can move on properly. That's what I'm seeing. The next card you have for your future is the Wheel of Fortune. So yes, the wheel's turning around and round. It's rolling along the road. It's going in the right direction, away from them and toward you, toward where you want to go. So of course, yes, this process isn't going to be easy. I think you already know this, but this is the right thing to happen. Eventually this wheel is going to turn back around to this person. I don't mean you're going to come back around to them. I definitely don't mean that. I'm seeing that, I don't mean to say karma, but it's the old what goes around comes around, that kind of thing. I'm being very cringy today in this reading, I know that. So yes, this person was very dismissive, unaware of how important communication was for you, or maybe they were aware, they just didn't want to give that to you. Of course, communication is important. It's important to everyone. And you're important, you know that. So it might seem like a game to this person at this time, but eventually this wheel is going to turn around toward them. I'm seeing that. They're going to realize what they've lost. They're going to realize you put a lot into this. You put everything into this. They didn't put a lot into this. What you put in comes back to you again. It's like, I don't know if you've ever seen a Newton's cradle, Isaac Newton's cradle. It's like all these little balls on these strings, and when you pull one on one side, one comes back. And if you pull two on one side, two come back. If you pull them all back, all of them come back to you. And if you pull none of them back, nothing comes back to you. That's an illustration of what you put in comes back to you. You put a lot into this, and now you're going to put this into yourself. All of these things you're putting in are going to come back to you. You're going to get your own rewards in business and in your peace of mind, in your state of mind, and in everything else. Your emotions are going to be so much more settled. This person put nothing in. They put nothing into this. They put nothing into this situation. They put nothing into your relationship. They put nothing into you. They're going to get nothing back, less than nothing. They're actually going to feel this gap from where you were. They're going to have a lot of regrets. That's what I'm seeing with this card. The last card you have for your future is the Nine of Wands. So yes, you're coming out of this. You're coming out of this. You're a bit battle scarred. This man has a bandage around his head. You're a bit battle scarred. You're a bit tired like me, but you're strong. You're determined. You're going to be determined to push forward. You're going to be determined to get peace in your life, strength in your life, and you're going to be focusing on yourself. You're not going to be fighting for this person anymore. You're not going to be fighting for this so-called relationship anymore. You're going to be fighting for yourself. And that's how you're going to be from now on. You're not going to be selfish. You're going to be self-preserving, which is what I'm seeing in the Five of Swords. And you are the best person to fight for. Why fight for someone if they're not fighting for you?